buenos dias, buenos dias, and welcome back to another episode of Wine and Wisdom. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Hey, good. How are
back,
you?
ladies. We're back. We took a little break.
Just like the season.
That's right.
It's okay. We took an unexpected little spring break.
That's right.
to refuel. We all need it, right?
Yes, absolutely. How have you guys been? Gloria, you went away. You went to DR. Y'all caramelo.
Nice and tan.
It was amazing. I'm still there, honestly, guys. I never came back. To the point that I was there and I was already booking the next one to go back. I definitely don't want to be here anymore.
Well,
That's
how
what came out of
was
that
your
vacation.
traveling? How was the traveling during
Amazing.
Okay.
Very safe, wonderful. There was a little bit more paperwork than the normal, but it was all worth it. The resort where we were was just, oh my God, I just can't.
Say the name of the
resort. You guys know I love
girl.
traveling. I've been to so many resorts, but Hyatt Solara, Hyatt Siva, and Cap Cana, hands down. Woo! Number one, top service.
Damn.
From and I'm not joking.
I want that kind of service.
From the minute we got,
guys, we gotta book a trip.
From the minute we got to the door of the resort to the minute we left the door of the resort, it was
top
incredible.
Notch.
Incredible. Awesome. The hospitality, the service, the food, the environment, just everything. Like, wow. Our butler, Ellie, we were like, I'm bringing you home. I was like, tu eres lo máximo.com, and he would die laughing because all he needed to do literally, I think, was wipe us because he was like above and beyond. Best butler we've ever had in any of the Hyatts
that
we've
kind
stayed.
of vacation.
Me too, but
girls,
traveling with our friend Joanne.
Hands down, if we were to go somewhere, I would say let's really push to go there because it was just so amazing. You have an Italian restaurant, an Indian restaurant, a French restaurant, a Peruvian restaurant, a steakhouse, 2 huge buffet restaurants, 2 quick fast food restaurants, water park, the spa. What? Number one. Out of every spa I've been to, because that's always my thing when I go away to any vacation, the day before I come back, I do the spa treatment. I don't care how much it costs. This place was like a cave, and the whole top is open, so you see the whole entire sky.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And it was just
mesmerizing. I'm already mesmerized by you.
I'm telling you guys, top. The beach, limpiecita. Just everybody from the waiters, even in the buffet place, you wouldn't even carry your plate in the buffet place. They'll come and take the plate from you and be like, no, we'll put it for you in the table. I'm like, but I got it. No, we'll put it in the table for you.
Oh, okay. Wow. They have buffet. I'm very surprised about that.
It was like being a princess for a week. I swear to God. It was
that
royalty.
Sounds amazing.
I thought they did away with the buffets because of COVID.
Well, not self-serve. They serve you.
I see.
They serve you.
Okay.
And very COVID safe. Everybody wears a face mask. There's absolutely not one employee without a face mask. From the gardener to the room service to the butler to the towel lady, everyone's wearing face masks. And they had in place where we had to get tested the day before coming back. So the day we got there and registered right away, they book you your COVID testing. And we also paid an extra $35. That was, God forbid, we did get tested positive. When we got tested, we can stay. Listen to this, guys. For 14 days, for $35 in a room and get all our services and all our medical care. So, I was praying I was positive.
Ay, nena, no diga eso.
For 14 days.
Girl. We
for
need to edit that.
in paradise?
We need to edit that.
Gloria was like, I want the light version of the COVID so I could stay
home. Me llevé mi laptop because I was like, si por si acaso, let me take my laptop. But, thank God everything was good. Everything was safe. It was just an amazing and much, much needed vacation.
You did do a little promo for the hotel. And I'll actually include it into this episode because my computer was down, so I wasn't able to edit anything. but I'll include it now so everybody can
It was
see
just
the beautiful
amazing. Yeah, it'll be a
scenery.
little outdated because, you know, I say I'm
Yes.
not there now because I'm here, but it's
Yes.
fine.
But it's okay. People get to see it and they'll get to see how much fun you had and how beautiful
Oh, it
the
was
resort
just
was.
beautiful.
Pictures were beautiful.
It was
Mhm.
just paradise.
Mhm.
No,
just
it was
paradise.
gorgeous. It was gorgeous. And you all
So the
dressed amazing.
president of the country was there while we were there that week.
Nice.
So that tells you how top notch and how amazing this resort is that the president goes there. And I'm sure you ladies know who Mili Quesada is, La Reina del Merengue.
Mhm.
She was there as well that week and her sister. So we got to see her. So it
Nice.
was just amazing. It
Sounds
was
like
Did
you
just
you
guys had a
guys
good time.
coordinate like dressing? Did you guys coordinate? You already knew what you guys would, because you seems like you all matched.
So this is the funny part, right? Of course, none of us knew what we were taking because we really waited to the last minute to know if we were really going to go on this trip because of Jazzy having the surgery. So up until Thursday before we left, that's when Jazzy and Joannie went home after 2 weeks and a half of being in the hospital for surgery. So that's when she hit me and Marisol up and she was like, okay, ladies, we're on our way home, start packing. And we were like, what? So we had no idea. I never been away with Marisol. Marisol never been away with me. I had no idea what Joannie was taking. She had no idea what I was taking. And when we all pulled out our clothes, we were like, oh, sure, we bought the same colors and this and that. So it would just happen that if we would start getting dressed at night and I was wearing black, they all, you know, we would all wear black. If I wore floral, we would all wear floral. But it wasn't that we planned it. It just happened that we all had similar outfits and it was so funny. Like I did red and one had brick, the other one had orange. So it was all like in the same family. And then the last night, that was really fun because we all wind up having something white with like palms in it. And it looked like we planned it. And it was just great.
Nice.
It was just really great.
Good for
It
you.
was a
You
lot of fun.
deserve
It was
that.
needed. It
Yes.
was therapy that was needed. So, you
Yeah.
know, of course, you always
Definitely.
post the fun pictures and everything, but there was crying, there was talking,
Of
there was a
course.
lot of quiet
Yeah.
Of course.
time.
That's
you
what
know,
it's all about.
And that's what we needed. We needed the quiet time, the relaxation, because it was, you know, here spring break, over there is called Semana Santa. That was the only, not really downfall, but thing that we were not expecting was that there was no Spanish music in the resort. And the reason they did that was to avoid contact between strangers and COVID spread. So there was no bachata, no merengue, no salsa, none of that.
No partner
Everything was just
dancing.
American music. That way nobody would have contact with each other, which was smart.
Yeah, that is
So
smart.
that's why everybody was able to come back safe, you know, and enjoy
That
it.
is smart. Throughout all your outfits, did you have to wear a faja?
No, I didn't even wear bras with any of my outfits.
Wow.
Shut up.
Y
Shut
panty.
up.
Y panty,
Shut
nena, y
up.
panty.
Panties sometimes, but not all the time tampoco. The last
I-
outfit, no panties, no brasier.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that.
It was
I love
free.
that.
And you know, and during the day, you really don't wear clothes either because you're in your bathing suit and you cover up all day. So that
Right.
was
That's
it.
very
It was
true.
light packing, just
Yeah.
6 bathing
That's
suits,
very
6
true.
cover-ups, 6 night outfits, and that's it.
That's
Vámonos, que
it.
estamos tarde.
Uh-huh.
Vámonos.
My kind of
is it.
packing.
So no,
That's
no
right.
fajas.
Well, we're gonna talk about fajas in our Pero Porque Why segment. You know how you have faja panty, faja bathing suits. Angie got
De
this
todo.
fajas
Thongs,
outfit thing, Colombia faja.
Colombia fajas, waist trainers.
But I have also a really pretty one that I'm going to
Yes.
show you guys as well.
You do.
Yes.
You have a very
Pretty one.
sexy
I didn't
faja.
even know they came pretty.
Oh,
Oh,
sí,
yeah.
nena, vienen
You
very
gotta see
sexy. Very
Show
sexy.
Gotta
me. I
see
can't
it.
wait to see that.
All right. Well, we'll be right back with our Pero Porque Why segment on la faja. We'll be right back.
Hey y'all, welcome back. It's our Pero Porque Why.
Oh.
This is mine, guys. This is mine. It's from Vanabelle.
Okay.
And you know, this is what I wear to the gym to, you know, snatch myself up. And it even brings my boobs up.
But
So
do
it's a
you
good
wear that
one.
under your clothes, like with an outfit?
So if I don't wear it for the gym, like I wash it, if I feel like I'm gonna wear it under an outfit, yes, because it's seamless. So
Oh.
yeah, this one is seamless, so I can wear it underneath an outfit.
Nice.
It really, when I wear it underneath an outfit, it makes I swear, it like lifts up my boobs, and it makes like,
An
Silhouette.
hourglass.
A waist.
yeah, it's
It
so
gives you a waistline.
cool. It's so cool. Is that what it's called?
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
Yes.
I need a little bit more help than you. I have the whole fucking
Oh,
You have the Colombiana,
Colombian faja right here.
the Colombian body
How do you
faja.
wear that?
Into liposuction.
It's a whole compression. It holds in everything.
ay,
It
yo
has
no
the
puedo.
clip-in. You have to clip it. You have to,
And then you zip
and
it.
then you zip it. And so it's like,
Holy cow. Y para ir para el baño.
I
Get
was
on you
gonna
go
ask
abajo.
that.
It's open in the bottom.
the hole is
Question. When you go to the bathroom, doesn't it get wet?
no, the hole is it's like a
The
big
hole is huge.
huge. It's a
It
big hole.
stretches out when you put it on.
So no panties.
No pain. No.
That's
no
like a giving
panties.
birth suit.
Right?
Oh,
Well, that's what they
shit.
put
I
on you
couldn't-
after you give birth to compress your
couldn't-
body back.
Yes.
Listen, I don't wear anything crotchless unless, that's for the bedroom.
Girl, if I do wear underwear, it would be over them. Because imagine you have to take it out. You gotta like
Right? And demasiado.
Yeah.
Pero
Yeah.
si tienes que ir a hacer número 2, te jodiste.
I don't do number 2 with this.
You don't eat when you wear those, so you
No,
don't
you
need to
don't
use
eat.
the bathroom.
It's a
Oh
light
my
dinner.
God.
Light. Para
Tienes
la.
que abrir
So,
con el-
guys.
que abra de la parte de atrás, like a diaper, like flick.
That's
See,
Oh
my
my
problem is I
gosh.
hate being
created
restrained.
something.
I hate being restrained in any which way. That's my problem with fajas. I think they're amazing. I've bought I don't know how many throughout my life, and I never wear them. I buy them and then I never wear them because
Right.
I just hate the idea of being restrained.
Yeah.
So I'm always gonna have my extra skin, my little gloves.
Yeah.
But I
know,
do have
though-
my amazing Colombian waist trainer
yes.
that I got from Amazing Silhouette Beauty Lounge when I did go and did some contouring body massages. This was part of the deal, and I absolutely love it. But I wear it like when I go walking. When I go walking at night, it's really good. When I'm working out, when I'm cleaning the house, like in the weekends when I'm doing my chores, running around, I put it on under my clothes, and nobody knows I'm wearing it. And just like yours, Jess, it gives you the hourglass, waistline figure, and it's amazing.
Right.
And when you take it off,
Mhm.
it is drenched, which is the beauty of it.
Right. Right.
It is like,
right.
it's doing its job.
Right. I do have another one that's specifically for the gym because it does
Yeah.
heat up your midsection. So you
Right.
do sweat when you take that one off.
Yeah, this one
With
goes all the way
this one,
like from my
yeah.
hip to under my breast,
Right.
which is great. It
right.
grabs everything together.
Yeah.
Pero
Yeah.
mis hijas,
Yeah.
no se olviden también for those who don't like to be too tight y, ¿verdad? Tienes que ir al baño. Hay las que también vienen all the way up to the
Right, la panty.
top, que son panty.
Right.
Yeah. Those I don't like because I brought once that and it kept
They roll down.
rolling.
Oh, they roll. I've had that experience.
There's
I've had
different
that.
ones. They've made better ones that have really good grip that won't roll.
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
it is. It has to have a silicone strip.
Right.
Right. Right.
Oh, okay.
Like I have the shorts that I wear on the dresses and these, right? And it's like they're tight, right? And it has the silicone strip.
Right.
on the inside.
Okay.
Francis, one more time.
Listen, I'm more roly-poly than the four of you, okay? So I need to make sure it's staying there.
Even though they're like a pain, but they definitely they make a difference
Amazing.
depending on what you're wearing. Sometimes
Yes.
you have these jeans that they're a little snug and you don't want the little
Muffin top.
right?
Yeah.
And you put one of these on and you're like,
That's it.
You're good to go.
Y
Yeah.
esas que tienen butt, que tú, it lift your pumpkin.
Right, to lift up your booty.
Uh-huh.
I can't use those because I
you
have more
already
butt
have
than I
too
don't know.
much, girl.
Salome,
Yeah, but it's not about adding to your butt. It's about lifting your
Lifting it.
butt.
It is lifting.
Right.
And
It's
we
lifting
get
it.
to a certain age, ladies, let's
You
get
gotta
to
lift it.
You gotta lift your shit because
It's true.
unless you're doing a million squats a day, you know, eso se te saggy, just like boobs,
Yeah.
you know?
It's true.
So,
Absolutely.
Connie,
Angie, but you had a really sexy one too. Show us
you
that one.
do.
Yes. So I found this, and believe it or not, in one of my favorite places,
Amazon.
oh,
Amazon is amazing.
Yes. So es una faja, but it's sexy.
Oh,
Cute.
wow.
Very nice.
Yes.
Is it a one piece or is it a
nice.
top? Oh no, it's a
Pretty.
one piece.
It looks,
Perfect.
you could actually wear this
Like a top.
like a top, una camisita.
I like that one.
I like
That's
that
really
too.
nice.
And you know, it aguanta, it holds, but it's also like breathable, flexible.
Right.
Which is
Does
great.
it have a
you're not
built-in
too
bra?
compressed.
And it has a wire. Has
It has a
wire,
built-in
so it
bra?
actually lift your boobs.
Boobies.
Que las aguanta.
I
Is
like
it just
that.
a
is
thong?
it just wire or padding?
No, it doesn't have padding. It just has wire.
The wires.
Okay.
But because it's lace, so
Right.
tiene bastante ajustable aquí, igual que el material de abajo. So when you put it on, it's almost like it lifted up too.
Right. It's like wearing a bra.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that one.
That's a really
Yeah, I
good
like
one.
that too.
Is it a thong? Is it a thong?
Shout out to
No, it's
Amazon.
not, but it's like a high cut.
Okay, okay.
So it looks
Uh-huh,
sexy. When
uh-huh.
you wear it, you're
Right.
like, you know.
Diablo.
I
Yeah.
have something kind of like,
He will never notice que tú tienes una faja puesta.
Right.
until you have to try to take it off. He's like,
Yeah.
But not even
That's the
taking it
thing.
off because it's soft.
You can open the bottom. Open the bottom.
Yes, and it's
Yep.
soft.
and then it's gonna come up like the Venetian blinds.
And it has,
Así.
mira, tiene adjustable straps too.
When
Nice.
when my husband and I like got busy one time and I had this thing on, he's like, "What the fuck?
Oh my God, that's the worst.
Let me do it. Let me do it."
The
That's a
moment
birth
is
control.
gone by the time you take that shit off.
Nah, no.
He's like, "Oh my God."
No, but the messed up part about it is that you wear these things, like let's say you're going out on a date with your husband or your significant other, and tú te vas a tu casa to get busy, and all of a sudden you're just popping out of nowhere. Like, ew, that's
He's
not
like, "What the hell is that?"
Sweaty. You be like, you gotta give me like 10 minutes to touch up, to freshen up.
no, that's not
All
cute.
sexy in your outfit, right?
Pero
And
que ellos no hablen porque hay faja para hombre.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. I was
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say
all.
that. It's not
Yes.
just us women wearing the
Yes.
fajas anymore.
Mhm.
Men are wearing them too.
Yes.
Very
Guys,
true.
Right.
More than us.
Very true.
They
The
get
Very,
hombres
very
are
true.
tan crazy about their bodies as we are today.
They are.
I'm
There's a lot of
Everything.
more
With
With the butt
metrosexual men.
lifts, with the ab
Lips.
surgeries, with the fajas, with
Los labios.
everything.
I don't know how I feel about that though. Like, imagine like you get busy and he has a faja. Okay.
Like, how do we get through this?
Porque tú la usas.
You gotta find out where he got his because his is working better than yours. Where'd you get yours?
No.
Let's
no,
compare
no.
brands. Is yours better than mine?
I cannot.
O que
I
te
cannot.
confunden de faja. Tú te pones la de él
Tú
y
me
esa
pones la mía, yo me pongo la tuya.
I don't know.
Están mal.
That's
Están mal.
Ey, no, eso es un escándalo.
Listen.
We want to hear from everybody that uses fajas, that
Everybody.
doesn't use fajas. Men and women,
Yeah.
please comment on our pages because we want to know how you feel about fajas.
Tell us the
Yes,
good,
we
the
do, we
ugly, the
do.
funny, the embarrassing. Oh man.
I got a story to tell you, but for first, like, do you guys have tried like the Spanx or like the Kim Kardashians, like the skin? What is it? Skims, I think it's called.
Skims.
In.
Yeah.
Skims.
I've heard
I've
good
never
reviews
tried.
about that.
I've heard very good reviews about the Skims. I haven't tried it yet. But
Neither have I. This is something like it, but it's for just for dresses, right? And then
oh,
your boobs,
you have to slip.
your
Right.
boobs are on the outside of it. It has a lower cut, so you can still wear your bra. I don't know if you can tell, but
Yes.
and then this is like completely like saran wrap suction. This was pretty good.
Saran wrap.
So is that like a slip, like a dress?
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it's literally just for dresses. And let me see if I could So the cut is all the way, it's lower, and your boobs go over it. You could still wear a bra with it.
That's sexy.
Mhm.
With
Yeah.
the bra.
Si
Only
no
with
te
the
pones
bra.
brasier, más
No sin el
sexual.
brasier.
Sácala pa' afuera.
Sin el brasier.
Yeah, just don't wear the bra and you're
Alergia,
good.
alergia.
Oh, I don't know. I need the bra. It's like,
It depends on how big you are up here.
You're gonna be like Madonna.
If they're nice, it's nice for them
Afuera.
to
It
sit
does
there.
look
Pa'
good because
afuera.
it's forcing it up, right? Because you have to wear your boobs out to put your bra on, so your boobs are like, but it's a good one. It works. It works.
Lo que yo me estoy imaginando, nadie quiere ver. Lo que yo me estoy imaginando.
No, deja eso ahí.
No voy a dejar, mira aquí.
Mañana. Hoy no.
Oh my God.
So I have a faja story. You all know who my best friend is. I'm not gonna mention any names, but so for her father's 65th birthday, I went with her to buy this faja. So it was a thong faja, but the thong part and around the cheeks part had silicone, and then the silicone strips on the side for it not to roll down. So anyway, we got her into this faja. She wore this gorgeous dress. It did its purpose until she had to use the bathroom. So she goes to the bathroom, and then from the bathroom, she calls me. She's like, "Friend." I'm like, "Where are you?" She's like, "I'm in the bathroom." And I'm like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "I can't get out of the faja." So I said, "Okay." And she's like, "I need you to come and help me get out the faja." I said, "I am not going." She's like, "I really can't get out of the faja."
Oh
So
my
fine.
God.
I go into the bathroom. 45 minutes later, I'm drenched in sweat. She's all sweaty. I have one foot up against the wall. I'm tugging on the G-string part of it. I'm pulling her out of the fucking she was
That's a real friend right there.
in the faja. She was stuck in the silicone parts had become
Because
one
she
with
had
her
sweated
skin.
probably her body.
Ew,
Sweated so
So it's
much
stuck.
when we were dancing.
Did she get
So it's stuck
blisters?
on her.
No, I mean, she didn't get, I don't even know at this point if she got blisters, but she was so stuck in the faja that she ended up, we couldn't get it back on after she peed. We couldn't.
Oh
I'm trying to like, and I couldn't. When we came out, my hair was like stuck to my forehead, right? Because it was a small it was a one-person bathroom. My cheeks were all red. She was all flustered. She couldn't wear it. She had no underwear on. And now she went in skinny. She came out fat. And she had like
Yikes, yikes,
she had like a color block. She had like a color block dress on. So it's half pink and half black. So the pink part is now all bulgy, and the black part is all regular.
Bendito.
A eso uno se lo quita.
We open up the door to come out, and the uncle's like, "What the fuck have the two of you been doing in there past 45 minutes?" And we're both like, "Don't even talk to us." We're like all sweaty. God knows some people must have thought that we were doing it there.
Oh my God.
45 minutes. And the more I tugged on her, the more she fell back. Like she couldn't even hold on to the wall because she was so stuck in this fucking faja. I'm like,
I would have taken a scissor and cut that off.
from where? We're in a freaking restaurant. Like we're in a
They got knives. Give me a knife.
a steak knife.
Something.
She was stuck in that faja. Well, at least we know that the $90 was worth it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ay,
bro.
madre.
Salud to fajas.
Salud to fajas.
Estoy aquí copiando.
Glass.
That shit was hysterical. Have you guys had any faja stories? Any bad faja moment stories? Claudia, I know your grandmother be like, ponte la faja if you had the baby.
Oh yeah, after I had the baby, like
Oh, I did too. Yeah.
they
Yeah.
like, you gotta put one on.
We all do.
Yep.
We all
Yep.
do.
I couldn't put this one on first. Like I needed to wean myself in because I was swollen. Like after my third, for some reason, I was swollen a lot longer. So I had like another one. I got rid of that one, and it was like a similar like underwear that came up to here. So it was more comfortable. And then when I lost a little bit of that baby weight, when you're swollen, like that water, then I put this one on, and you know, if not, like they used to wrap you in like a sabana and shit like that.
I have a question. I mean, I'm just not even a question, just a statement that I have to like share.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought, this is gonna sound a little bit probably naive. I never thought that thin people need to wear faja.
Nena, sí.
You'd be surprised.
Yes.
The thinner people are the ones that always have fajas on because
Yeah.
they have a
Yes.
complex that they don't want to have not one little bubble of fat anywhere. They don't want to see their stomach. They don't want to see a chicho. They don't want to see anything.
Yeah.
And I also learned that, and I was shocked when I learned it. It's a girl that I know that she's like a size 1, 2, 3, 4. She's got a perfect body. Es colombiana. And one day in the bathroom at work, she was like, "Que yo siempre tengo mi faja puesta." And I was like, "What?" Like, I almost died. I was like, "What do you need a faja for? Your body's perfect." She's like, "No, because I like to see everything totally
Tucked in.
nice and smooth. I
Yes.
don't want to see anything." So that's why people wear them.
Yeah.
Eso me sorprendió mucho.
Yeah.
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 Nunca pensé.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't wear them all the time with certain outfits. Like I don't have a curvy frame. I don't have like a waist. I'm wider. So certain jeans, they like Jessica has a nice little curve. Like all of you guys have like a nice silhouette. I'm like SpongeBob a little bit, like just straight. So I am. So then when I wear the faja, it gives me a little
It
bit
gives you the curve.
more of
It
a
gives you the
curve.
shape.
The jeans fit different.
Right.
Certain pants fit different.
Right.
So yeah, but even so, you still get when you have kids. I'm thin, but you still have down the little
That pouch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So years back, I bought the Colombian faja, which is actually, Angie had one of those there today, one of the shorts one. I had gotten one of those. Of course, at the time is when I was doing Beachbody. So I had lost 25 pounds. So I had an extra small and I used to wear it all the time and I loved it. Like it was so comfortable because it was the little shorts one. It was just perfect. But that's like the only time that I was like comfortable wearing one of those things and I didn't feel like totally restricted and like I was going to die or pass out.
Right.
But if you tell me to wear like a regular faja every day, I'll be like, because I am not doing it. I hate feeling restricted. I hate feeling like I can't breathe.
There is a faja that they have that you wear actually overnight.
Oh my God, could you
Yeah.
imagine?
And it looks
Isn't
like
that
the
bad for you?
they say it's supposed to work on your,
While you're sleeping.
Yeah, while you're sleeping. It keeps you, because in what it's supposed to do is snatch you up and your body is supposed to get used to that shape.
Mold you
So
back
it's molding
in.
you. It's
molding you in.
Yeah.
Reshaping you.
So
I need to take off my bra. I need to take everything off. Like
I have this one, but actually has a bone in it.
Oh, those are the worst.
These
yes.
Those hurt.
Todavía mira el ticket puesto. Me la puse una vez y nunca más he regresado en ella.
Yeah, that
like
that would be me. I would never again put it on. Anything that hurts,
like,
I never again put on.
Like an actual corset.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and it looks nice and pretty, but you cannot sit down.
It hurts.
No. That'll dig in there.
Mira,
remember we used to go clubbing in those corset tops?
Oh yeah, those were the
Lo que es zapato.
But we never sat down. We were standing.
Anything that hurts, I don't care how much I spend on it. It hurts. It's not going on this body.
Como los tiempos han cambiado.
No, pues claro.
You know what's funny? I'm with Angie. I was a little naive too because growing up, like fajas were only when you went out, right? Like my mother would only wear it like with a nice dress or like for a wedding or something like that because wanted to look sleek. Now people wear fajas to go to the bodega.
It's like a fashion thing now.
Yeah.
I always thought it was more for older women. Like
that's how I always saw it. Like a faja es para una señora mayor.
Yeah.
For me.
Younger, I never really wore one. It wasn't until I had children, really.
Right.
Right.
Acá y ustedes están todas nenas que están hablando como si.
I need a faja.
We have become our mothers.
Oh my God.
But I have to say, we're a youthful version of our mothers at this age.
Yes, for sure.
We're a lot more youthful.
I agree.
We are.
So, but I always thought it was, yes, one for older women and two when you go out, like for a wedding or something.
Special occasions?
Yeah, special occasions. That's the only time my mother used to put on a faja.
I started using my faja. Me hicieron pensar ahora. I was like, you know what? Hablando de Jessica, I should try. Maybe
I'm going to saran wrap myself.
Yeah.
I actually, I wear my, I wear my faja every day to the gym all the time. And if I miss a gym day, then I'll walk around with this all day.
Right.
Okay.
But most of the time I have it on. Yeah,
I'll
it's
be
not
like, freedom,
terrible.
I'm
freedom.
gonna invest in a all day one and see what happens. It's gonna push all of my fluff up and down. I'm gonna like a slime ball.
Bella,
Francis,
Bella.
I suggest that you start with a lighter one and
Mhm.
then gradually go up.
Work my
because
way out.
if you have that really thick, like Colombiana one,
No.
you will not.
You're
do
gonna
it.
No,
hate it.
I have one that I work out in. that
And
I
they're
have.
not
It's like,
cheap.
it's like a vest, and it
They're
has
not.
3 levels, and you start on the first one, and then you make it tighter.
Those Colombian
I have
fajas
it.
are like $100 or more. So they're not
Yeah.
cheap.
Hablo,
No.
really?
They
Yes.
they don't break. Like
They know they last forever.
I don't know if I could
No.
do that. That looks a little too much for me.
We have a
And
friend.
actually, we can shout out a personal friend of ours that always wears hers.
Yeah.
Wendy.
this one is
Wendy always has her Colombian faja on under all her clothes.
but
Yes.
this is like
And look at her body. Her body is amazing.
That's why her body has molded that way. Everybody thinks she's done plastic surgery everywhere. She hasn't. She's
No.
only done one part of her body. The rest is because she wears those fajas every day.
Yeah.
insane. No, I bought this one, like this was actually given to me for like pregnancy purposes.
Yeah.
The ones if I do wear are not this heavy. Like they're not
Right.
as thick. It's too
I
much.
remember when you were pregnant, actually, you had one on, right?
No, when I was pregnant, no.
No.
After.
Yes.
No. How can I wear
Yes.
this while oh, hold on. No. Yes.
I'm not that crazy.
Oh, yes. But it has
It's a pregnancy one. It's not a Colombian one. It was a pregnancy faja. I remember.
yes, because my sciatica was so bad.
Right.
Faja
Oh,
helped
it was to lift the belly.
lift
Yes.
Pain.
Yes.
So, oh my God, that was so good. So
Yeah. I remember we went to the bathroom together. You were like, you gotta help me with my faja. I was like, ah, you're pregnant. What are you talking about?
yes, it lifted my belly up to alleviate the pain. Oh,
That's so funny.
the things
Yeah, you would think of how fajas have advanced so
Oh.
much over the years.
There we
Before
go.
it's to hide your fupa, and now it's to give you a butt, and it's to loosen your tits, and to freaking lift up your fucking sciatica, and you go to the gym, and there's so many different
Help you with
versions
your
of it
posture.
now.
It helps a lot with the posture because it keeps you straight up. It keeps you very straight up. So it does help a lot with the posture.
It does. And when you go to the gym with it, it
It helps
even
with your
helps you
back
then.
for when you're
So
exercising.
when you do your lifting of your
Weights,
weight.
right?
Yeah.
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 Oh, wear your fajas. It's all
Yes.
good.
Definitely,
Todo por
definitely,
verse bella.
definitely. Huh?
He is.
Todo por
Ah.
no verse bella.
Bueno.
La
Listen,
belleza cuesta, mi amor.
yes, como dijo the little girl, the little Miss Puerto Rico, beauty is pain.
Pain.
That's
Cheers
right.
to beauty and la fajas.
Yes.
La faja.
I need to get my cup. I don't have it.
Well, we'll be right back with a special card reading from Angie. Hopefully she'll let us know that we don't need fajas anymore.
But the thing is that, we could wear our fajas or we can get surgery. So it's
No.
like one of those things that helps, for us to do and look good without spending all that money. You know what I mean?
That's very true. Yes. So we will be right back with a special card reading from Angie. We'll be right back.
Hi guys, y bienvenido a Hablando con Angelina. Today I'm actually gonna read cards. The beautiful cards that I'm gonna show here, they are angel cards that I always take out one card and I read the message that the angels have for us today. So today I have a card here. I'm gonna show it. It's called El Poder. Okay, and it's indicating here El Poder that you need to be able to let go of certain things. And I know sometimes it's so hard to let go of certain things because we're so used to being our comfort zone. But I just had to let you know that sometimes you have to let go in order to receive new beginnings. Just like spring, that it has all the seasons. you know, winter time, you know, it looks very, you know, bloomy, but then spring comes and you feel the sun, it lifts your spirits, it lifts your energy. All right. So remember, the thought for today is you can, that you would be able to. All right. Especially these people that are like, we're in the month of April. For the people who are Taurus, if you're Taurus and you're listening to me, it's time to learn to let go of things. And don't never doubt yourself, because you are radiant, you are a motivator, okay? And people tend to go for your guidance. Okay? So, you know, listen to yourself, because you tend to listen and help others, but remember, try to help yourself as well, okay? It's because you always tend to help others, but it is okay to help others. But first, you have to take care of this, okay? So don't forget, today's message is you can, tú puedes, okay? And siguen aquí hablando con Angelina. Bye. Welcome back, guys. So, girls, what do you think about the message for today?
I think it was
I needed to
great.
hear that.
Yeah.
And
That was very powerful.
And that's the hope. You know, whoever needs to hear the message, they're going to actually receive it. Because if you're watching this segment, is because it was necessary for you to listen to this message. Okay. So it's all about motivation. It's all about, you know, taking care of yourself, and that you can, that you're able to do things. You know, we tend to like hold and say no to ourselves so many times and be so negative that we forget that how much we be able to do things, you know. So the mind is a very powerful thing.
People forget how strong they are and how strong they can be, because sometimes we get caught up in our own comfort zones and we're afraid to let go.
It's funny because last year I didn't do any weddings. I didn't do any hair makeup because of COVID, and I had a baby. So now my wedding season starts this coming Saturday, March 1st, and I'm so nervous. I don't know. I'm like nervous because, you know,
can.
And that's why I'm saying I needed to hear that, because part of me wants to like say I can't go because I'm so nervous. And then the other part is like, but I got this. Like, I know I don't be nervous. You know, it's just when you're dealing with brides, it's just a different,
it's a whole different animal.
You know, that's their day. So it's, you know, and I always have to come correct. We all do, but it's just a little nerve wracking. And the fact that I'm more nervous with the makeup part of it. Hair, I'm more comfortable. So I told the girl that whenever she gives me some gigs, just give me some hair gigs just to put my foot in the door again. And then, and I've been practicing, but not, you know, it's hard. It's difficult when you're doing
all
it.
Those brides are going to be radiant. And especially now through all this COVID and pandemic, they're going to be so grateful to have you. Believe me, I tell you.
Yeah.
But that's your talent, Claudia. You know, they're like a canvas. They're, you know, once you get started, you're like, oh, and you pick up from where you know you left off last year.
I'm only nervous because now we have to follow all different types of protocols because of COVID.
Right.
Sanitize everything, and you know we did, but sometimes things move so fast that you move. So I'm just hoping I have like every in my mind and that I execute accordingly. So it's just the fear, right? Sometimes the leading with fear prevents you from doing things. So that was a beautiful message.
Remember what fear stands for: fake evidence appearing real. Yeah. They're just scenarios you're creating in your head that haven't happened yet.
Exactly.
So you got this.
Thank you.
You're going to be flooded of work, girl. I could see it. I could sense it. You're going to be flooded with work because you're not only your personality, you're actually your work. People are going to feel, you know, they feel very comfortable around you. So you're gonna have a lot of work. So prepare yourself.
Mhm.
Thank you.
And
You
you're
got
also
this, you got this.
passionate. You're passionate about what you do. So that
Mhm.
and that shows when you're doing, your people's faces. Like every time you do Francis's face, I'm like, look at her, ella está ahí, like a canvas, a plain canvas, and you're creating your own stuff.
Literally, because she's like, what do you want? I'm like, whatever you want to do. Like
Mhm.
one of the very few people, I think maybe one out of two people I let touch my face
Mhm.
because I've
that's,
always been so sensitive.
as an artist, that makes it's so much better because we don't have to get like, it doesn't look exactly like this.
Yeah.
It's not.
Right.
You're a different person. So it just letting the energy in our own juices flow is also awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You'll be
And
fine.
how you feel, Gloria, since you're a Taurus? Can you relate?
I'm not a Taurus. I'm an
You're
Aries.
Aries.
I'm an Aries. But I think the message was great. I think the message was amazing. I think anyone and everyone can relate to that message, actually. Because again, everyone is going through different things in their lives, right? At the same time. It might not be, her makeup. It might not be a new home. It might not be a new job. It might not be, a new endeavor, whatever, new position. But we're all going through different things, right? At the same time. So hearing el poder, que uno sí puede, is just such an amazing thing to hear, right? So you receive and you take it and you use it as it can be for yourself, right? For each one of us. And absolutely, we all podemos. Todas tenemos poder.
Need that little push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That little push to remind you that,
Right.
you know what? I needed to hear this, like you guys said.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people get lost in that, in the fact that they think they can't do it anymore because they used to do it and then they stopped, like they took like a hiatus, like Claudia said, and now they're like having to start over again, which is a scary thing, but you have to remember, if you're talented and you have the motivation and the will to do it, you can do it. It's the same with like losing weight or getting back into the gym, or you have the motivation in you. You just got to find it. Once you find it, you keep on going.
Gonna go smoothly.
Mhm.
Yep.
So, but that was a good message, Angie. I'm glad you said that, because a lot of us have to move on.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
A lot of people have to learn how to let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let go.
Exactly. Like the way that J-Lo had to move on.
Yes. Ese es un escándalo, mija.
I was sad with that escándalo.
Yes.
¿Hablamos del escándalo?
Yes.
¿O en breve hablamos del escándalo?
En breve.
Ok, venimos para atrás con qué escándalo. Mi gente, qué escándalo.
Dime.
Did you guys not see what happened? We knew this was going to happen though eventually.
I
But it was just a matter
know.
of time. It was a ticking bomb. J-Lo and A-Rod.
I know.
I
was
know.
sad.
Yo
It
estoy
is sad.
triste por eso.
I actually like them
Makes me
together.
want to drink.
I actually like them together. Pero
did.
lo que no
Right when
conviene, hay que votarlo.
Right when I thought love existed.
Qué
Viste,
jodienda,
nena.
¿verdad?
It just makes you wonder, like, God, you think J-Lo beautiful, has everything, and it's not
No
enough. It's
importa.
I mean, that's
No
not
importa.
I don't think it
enough.
matters.
That's not enough.
oh.
I got some
El hombre
comments,
es
but I keep it to
hombre.
myself.
No,
El hombre es hombre
share.
y siempre va a querer
No,
comer
no,
de
no.
otro
I don't want
lado.
to. I don't want to bash. I don't want to bash. It is what it is. Listen, it
Es
was
que
gonna
you know
happen.
why? I always said it. I don't care who it is. Famous, not famous. Esas parejas que siempre están lovey-dovey, que si mucho pa' aquí, mucho pa' allá.
That's not true.
Son los peores, son los que más tienen problemas.
Yes.
You
And
know,
you
the
know what?
only
Not for
thing I
nothing.
feel-
I really feel bad for the people in the industry because they have no privacy.
Right.
All of their business is always out there. Everybody's
Right,
always
right.
watching. Everybody's always talking about them. So they, even if there wasn't a real issue, it becomes an issue. You
Yeah,
understand?
you know,
And it's like,
Por eso
shame
que yo
on
no estoy en la
you.
farándula.
no,
Yeah,
listen,
so
the people
imagínate.
who I most feel bad for are the
Those
children,
kids.
The
because
kids,
those
the
kids really
kids.
bond. It seems
All of them.
like
Mhm.
they bonded really well. They did a lot of
Yes.
things together.
Yes.
So those are who I feel really bad
Yeah.
for. And you know,
Absolutely.
I heard that what he did was before he got engaged, and it
Yes. It
came
was,
out
it was days
later.
before he got
Right.
engaged to her.
So
It was
it's
days
like,
before he got engaged to her.
you know,
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about the whole thing. It is what it is. I mean,
But there was, you know, there's obviously more issues and more problems that we don't know about, you know, because they
Mhm.
did argue a lot always about money. That was one of their biggest arguments always, was the money.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
because they, remember,
know
they had
that.
a lot of business together.
Yeah.
So they didn't always meet eye to eye on everything. So,
I'm
you know,
telling
there's
you.
always more than what we know and that we see,
Money
right?
is the
Of
evil.
course.
Solo el que está moviendo la olla sabe lo que está cocinando.
Pero tú
It's
sabes que
true.
la otra couple que yo me quedé como que bruta.
¿Cuál?
Carol
¿Qué?
G y Anuel.
Sí.
Oh yeah, we spoke about that. Yeah.
But they announced that they were together.
Yes, they're back together. They're back together.
Yeah.
Pero es que, to me, es como my husband was telling me, maybe it was just, you know,
A hoax.
just a hoax to make money. You never know.
It could be.
'Cause you
it
never
could be.
know.
It
You
could be.
know?
But I like, not to dismiss Karol G and Anuel, but I used to always love the way A-Rod would look at Jennifer.
Yes.
He
yes.
always looked at her like in awe. He always looked at her like in support. You know, he
Yes.
was at every concert and everything that
Everything.
woman did, he was always
He was
there.
enchulado. He looked enchulado.
Recording,
Yes.
like on Instagram.
Everything,
always.
everything.
He would watch
was
her
proud.
dance.
He was
Even when she was
proud.
dancing, él la velaba como que that's
Yeah.
my girl. Like,
Yes.
Yep.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't get it.
Well,
And that
I
was
guess
She
it
would be
wasn't enough.
practicing, rehearsing for stuff. He was
That was
there,
his crush
present.
too. He had a crush on her.
Well,
Yeah.
I
So
guess,
It's just
listen,
like, I don't
I
understand.
guess that was not enough, because if that's the way he really felt about her, then
Yeah.
Yeah,
they should have still been,
Why?
they should still be together.
Why? That's the
I
question.
know.
Why
Dijeron que they were better
go
off
with
as
another
friends,
woman?
and we gotta
Porque
respect that.
La
I
gente
guess so.
necesitan atención, mamita.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
And she's the
Yeah.
kind of woman que ella es bien ocupada con su career,
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of
con
them.
sus movies, doing this, doing that.
Both of
Y
them.
pues,
Yeah,
para mí más ella que él.
Yeah.
yeah. She's a very career-driven person. She's
Yes. She's
you
one
know,
of the
A lot,
hardest,
a lot.
on it.
strongest
She's on
working
it, and
people.
she's highly involved in all of
Yes.
her endeavors.
Yes.
She's
She
on
gives
it.
everything
Que
100%.
Pero-
llegó
All
el
her projects.
momento que necesitaba atención y he got it, and
There you
it went the
go.
wrong
I guess.
way.
That's
He's
it.
like the way
Wrong
DMX said. "Ruff, ruff."
Aw, bendito. Talking about DMX.
May
You know, an
he
oldie
rest in
but
peace, man.
He rest
can't
in
believe
peace.
he's gone, 52 years old.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know?
We partied a lot to his music.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yes.
And we will continue.
We will
Yeah, we will
continue.
continue.
We will continue.
I
We
worked
will
out to
continue.
his music.
Yeah.
His music.
Ah,
When I gotta lift those weights. Oh, yeah.
But that's to show you too that even though if you have fame and money, you don't know behind doors what's going through their life.
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
And,
Yeah.
and the fight and the illness, because it's an illness.
Yes.
They're going
Yes.
through. And it's so sad because you would think that family and friends, you know,
No.
I'm sure they like, it's hard for them as well to see
It
Yeah.
is.
Of
course.
course.
that
It
you
is.
love. You
Look,
know,
the
going
end.
through
It takes
that.
a very strong-willed individual and a very selective mind frame, I guess, to say, for someone to survive a very peaceful and serene life in the industry. Some people don't know how to deal with money. Some people don't know how to deal with fame. What was the name of that comedian? Was it Dave Chappelle? I think that they offered him, when he became like really famous, they offered him like a $15 or $20 million contract. I think it was for SNL. And he was so struck by it, he just left the country. couldn't handle that he got to that level of fame. He never signed the contract. He just left. He couldn't handle it. So some people in the industry, they become super famous, super popular, make all this money, and then unfortunately they passed away like DMX with nothing. 15 kids, and he has nothing. You know, it's still a drug habit, and the industry is a very hard thing to live in and to be part of.
Yep.
And unfortunately, some people can't handle it.
I also think with him, he started very young. He was introduced
Right.
to that very young by his
Mhm.
mentor, or people who he thought were
Yeah.
in his best interest, and it wasn't, unfortunately. And if that is right, he had a rough life, you know,
Yeah, he
and
did.
Yeah.
and you know, kudos to him for coming out on top.
Out of it. Yeah.
Yes.
Top,
Yes.
you know, in his situation, even in his upbringing, but those demons could never leave him. And he
Right.
was a religious
And he
person,
inspired
He
so
was
many
a very
people.
spiritual person.
very spiritual, you know, and that's the part that, you know,
And
it
he inspired so
Yeah.
many. He
It's
inspired
hard.
so many. No one could
Mhm.
ever take him, you know, his place. He was
Right.
unique.
No,
He
he
was
was an
unique.
icon. An icon.
Absolutely.
I just
Mm-mm.
wish that the industry helped more
Yeah.
of their people,
Yeah.
you know, because he's not the only one, you know, and
it's
it's
a stigma.
Yeah.
You know, they don't
Well,
want
you know, it's also easy to say that, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure, I don't think he was left without any support. But if you're not yourself accepting that support, it's on you.
Right.
Right.
It's not
Right.
on anyone else.
No, absolutely
So,
not.
so
Yeah.
to
Right.
me, it's like, I'm sure he had that support. I'm sure he had those people trying to help him.
Right.
But when he's not wanting to do the same for himself, it's gonna get him no matter what. It's gonna get
Right.
anybody, whether you're
Yeah.
famous or not.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
you just have more resources when you are at his caliber, right? You have
Right.
access to more resources, and if
they come and bring it to you.
right,
Right. But the
Mhm.
problem is that you have more resources, but you need the money for it.
Right.
Right. It's not like your regular Joe Schmo that if tomorrow we have an issue, we can go to like a free clinic or something like that. Sometimes when you're in that type of industry, you have to go to certain clinics, right? To certain rehab places. And I don't think he had the finances anymore. You know, it's sad because like I don't know which one of you said it. It's a demon, right? It's a demon within.
Yep. Yep.
Una
So,
cosa
you know.
triste, because you don't know what he was going through.
You don't know.
Mhm.
That dark moment,
Mhm.
and people don't even realize the dark moment that
Mhm.
go, you know, head that way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so no one is walking in no one's shoes. Nobody
You
knows, and
don't
no one is
know.
living.
Whether you're rich or
So-
famous or whether you're a regular person.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
pain
Mr.
that he was going
DMX,
through.
may he
Yes.
rest in peace
Yes.
forever.
Yes.
Mhm.
DMX.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The same
Yonkers.
thing.
I wish I had a beer to, like, you know,
Right.
back in the
Let's
day.
pour one. Let's pour one for my
40
homie,
for
right?
40.
for my homie.
The same way with Kanye West. This man just continues making money. He's releasing a new documentary now on Netflix, and they're paying him $30 million
Why?
for his
Insane.
documentary.
What? Like on of what?
About his life in the
His life,
industry.
about his
It's,
life.
It's called 21 Years in the Making.
Yep.
So it's about his life and everything that he's gone through while being in the industry, his successes, his his downfalls, his failures. And I think Kanye West is a great artist. I think he has a little marbles going, shaking up in there, but I think he's like a
Well,
maraca.
he definitely has mental health issues that he's
He
Yes.
been
absolutely
taking
does
care
have
of,
mental health
you
issues.
know?
Mhm.
And I think that needs to be addressed first and foremost.
Yep.
And I think he's tried, but then
Yeah.
he gets when he gets
Right.
off is when he goes down.
Right.
Mhm.
And I think
So-
now, Kim has to watch her kids because those things are genetic.
Yeah.
And you never know, because he has children and he has to also take care of himself and be
Mhm.
responsible.
Yeah.
Yes. So I mean, yeah, it's crazy, but I'm actually intrigued to see it, and to see when once it comes on Netflix, to see the history of him in the making.
It would be interesting to watch.
It would be interesting to watch, yeah, because he definitely is a talented producer, writer,
Yes.
an artist. I have to give him that. But I'm interested to see what $30 cost, what $30, $30 million Netflix gave them for this documentary. Let's see. We'll be watching.
Escandalo.
Es un escándalo, mija. A $30 million escándalo. We'll be right back with our final remarks.
Hey guys, hope you have enjoyed our episode today about our fajas, our escándalos, the amazing reading we had today with Angie. I want to know what everyone thought, but especially you guys. What did you guys think of our show today?
It was fun.
I loved it.
We
Me
kept it
too.
real with the fajas.
I'm gonna have to buy more fajas now.
I think the fajas was hysterical. And
Oh
we
my
learned a lot
God.
today about fajas.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to buy a faja for eating, a faja for a wedding, a faja for the gym, a faja
A
for the
faja to sleep.
Oh,
Have
fajas.
to sleep. Yes.
No, jodimos en faja.
A Monday faja. But like, Gloria,
Vamos a
can I borrow
estar
your
en
Saturday
faja.
faja?
I gotta make sure there's the silicone on it, but I don't want to be like your friend.
It's stuck for 45 minutes.
No, thank you.
I can't drive the 2 hours to get you out that faja, Jessica.
Yo, I'd rather just let it be.
Cut it.
I'd rather
Be
let
free.
it go.
Be free.
Freedom.
So thank you guys for watching our show. Tune in next week where we will discuss if you think flirting is considered cheating and are our expectations on dating too high.
Follow us on IG, Facebook, and you can tune in and listen to us now on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts at Wine and Wisdom 5.
Get to take a minute to sip some wine and share a little wisdom. See you next time.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.